Right, this video is all about how to use the sine rule. Now we use the sine rule to find either the length or an angle where you've got a non-right angled triangle, so where you're not having a right angled triangle where you can use SOHCAHTOA. And then so once you've got a non-right angled triangle and you have a pair, you can then use the sine rule. Now I'll explain to you what I mean by a pair. Now by a pair I mean in the standard triangle, the definition of which we're given in the table, you've got a pair if you know a side and the opposite angle. A side and the opposite angle, so either little a and big A or little b and big B. As long as you've got a pair, then the sine rule is the one to use. Now this is the formula that you're given in the tables. You can either use it this way up with the sides on top, and that's the one to use if you're trying to find out a length of a side, or you can just reverse it over and use it this way if you're trying to find out an angle with the angle on top. So that's a good tip. It makes the rearranging much quicker. So let's have a look at a question. Here's a classic question. This is the information given at the front of the exam booklet. So have a go at this. Okay, now as we're trying to work out a side, we set it up this way with the sides on top. Okay, we only ever need to use the two bits. You don't need the third bit involving C. I've labelled the triangle accordingly, just with the angles being the capital letters, the opposite sides, the lowercase same letters. So just check you're okay with that labelling. So that's what that's our opening formula. I've then rearranged by multiplying both sides by sine A, giving us this. Substituted in the three bits that we know, popped it into a calculator, and I've got this as the answer. The length of A is 34.0 centimeters. That was when we're finding a missing side. Now what about when we're finding a missing angle? Now we're working out a missing angle here, so have a go. Okay, now because we're finding a missing angle, put the angles on top. Then rearrange by multiplying through by A. Now how do we want A? We don't want sine A, so how do we undo a sine? We do inverse sine. So this is our rearranged formula. Substitute what we know, pop it into our calculator, and we get 48.6.